She stumbles across them. Maybe she was out doing something.
I will start with the encounter in the woods real quick. Because that's gonna be brief, especially given who went there.
So that's us.
So you guys are going. You're bolting that direction in the woods, and you make it less than halfway there when the trees kind of move in front of you and cradle, like to stop you, and you slow down. I mean, unless you want to try to barrel through them.
I don't want to. Well, time is kind of the essence.
Then yeah.
You're
ahead.
Oh, we're going to the woods.
Yeah, that's our goal.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's you guys. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, I was like,
I kind of think that we should try to get through the trees.
What's going on?
They're on my decks. I'm gonna slow down because I know someone who can control trees.
Fair.
You don't have to worry about this direction. And you turn and you see your father is there in his antler sporting glory. I'm not really worried about retribution from your mother. I let mine go. You can go in your direction. And he stops and is like,
Okay.
Be safe. She's very dangerous. And he kind of looks around and is like, and if you can, I would appreciate it if you didn't kill her. And then he turns and walks away.
Okay, we go to the cave.
Woods down. The original plan is those were going to be unexpected reinforcements for somebody else, wherever they. Almer was just going to be like, I'm not doing this. I'm not killing people. You guys go have fun.
Oh, cool. So wait, who were the slaves? Where did they go?
Let them go. Let's see. Actually, yeah. Let me double check something. Woods, Almer. Yeah, he. As he's moving, you see he's kind of shepherding a pair of kind of weak, slightly malnourished humans to the road. People who'd been abducted.
Cool.
Not good for combat. Not good for combat then, probably.
Certainly not fast. Keep up.
So yeah, no, that's the one down.
No.
Yeah, I know. I'm just asking.
No.
She's a little dumb, but she's not that dumb. So Is there a possibility of an invisible entity going and opening the cage by some means, some furtive
There's
means,
possibly
perhaps?
an invisible entity. Let me look up the furtive filter real quick. I mean, short answer is you can try. Let's see. We've got Gildir.
It's also got good stealth and good sleight of hand. So if there's like a key that it could take, then that might be something.
Oh, it's got good
do.
sleight of hand. That's good. All right, so
Yeah, plus 10 on sleight of hand.
that's
And plus 10 on
okay.
stealth.
Let's see. Characters, party members. We've got Dinar's here and Jolie is here. Yeah, your furtive filter. Go ahead and have it roll stealth as it approaches. I mean, it's invisible, but go ahead and have it roll stealth anyway.
I got a 13. But it's got plus 10 stealth. So
it can get right over there without a problem. In terms of picking or breaking the lock, you may have to have it attack the lock because it doesn't have any kind of proficiency with thieves tools. Well, no, I guess technically you could have it try.
I have tools. I have tools, and it can use all the tools I can use, right? No. Damn it.
Oh yeah, you can magically open. You can magically open the cage.
Oh, can it though?
You can, but you can see the cage, so you can open it.
Oh, okay, yeah, I just used knock.
Cage, just
all right.
You just like all this, like, what do we do? I don't know. We're trying. Maybe we could either. And the cage just kind of goes. The lock, just the little padlock, just goes click and falls, and the door just goes open. And
Does the griffin notice?
Nope. The griffin's just right there.
The griffin doesn't.
Your dad looks up, sees the door open, looks over, sees you guys in the thing, taps the the human in the cage there, and the person kind of looks over and is like, oh, and like kind of has them trying and like signals, and they're gonna start trying to sneak over.
Okay. So it's just the griffin
It
here?
looks like.
Yeah, there aren't that many people in Ovek's team.
As far as you can tell, it's just the griffin.
Alright, do we want to resist it or do we want to attack it?
We've got the cage open. Well, we've got the cage open, and the hostage is trying to sneak out right now.
You guys, they're
Sneak away.
over, and everything seems cool. And then
Should we do like a perception check?
Then the human like loses their footing very slightly, and it makes a slight rustling that like has the griffin's head kind of goes up and starts to turn. I'll have them roll again to see. Oh, nope. The like just straight up deer in headlights. The two just stop as the griffin turns and looks at them. At which point, looking over there, the griffin stops and looks over at you guys and sees you. Okay. So it is.
Okay.
It's up to you if you guys. I mean, I guess first off, we'll go ahead and roll initiative.
I rolled another 18.
I got a 15.
Do you get an initiative boost?
Yeah, actually, everyone
I
also,
do, yeah.
on top of that, adds their dexterity bonus to their initiative. That was something I didn't know.
Oh.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you're 23, Dinar? More than that, I think, technically?
I'm 7.
Plus 1, so 24.
I'm 17.
All right, Jolie.
Should I roll for
Yeah,
furtive
go for it.
filter? Got 16 plus its dexterity is 20.
Oh,
20 for furtive filter.
Go filter. Oh, wow. And then, yeah, no, that's going to be lineup. All right, top of the lineup, Donar.
Yeah, it is. All right, I'm gonna attack this griffin. Um. Uh. I'm sorry, I
Yep.
want to look through my stuff. Okay, I want to use a key to do flurry of blows, so I want to do my regular attack and then do flurry of blows.
All right. So go ahead and roll and attack, 20-sided die.
20. 20.
As a natural.
2. I rolled
that's
a natural
critical hit.
20. Yeah.
So that's going to be. All right. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. That's going to be. Oh, this will be with your sword. So go ahead and roll. Where are you, Dinar?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. You're going to roll a d6.
Okay, I did.
I
did.
2. Sorry. Roll another d6
I got a 2.
now.
Okay.
So that's 6.
4.
And then this is another roll I had slightly off. And then you add your strength modifier or your dex, whichever is higher. In this case, it's your strength. So you add 2 to that. So you're actually going to do 8 damage to. You just like close that gap and do 8 damage to the griffin. It's kind of strikes across it. It's like makes an angry sound. Go for the next hit, and this is going to be your fist.
Okay. 8. I rolled an 8.
8 plus 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 to hit, and its armor class is 12. You hit. Roll damage. Now this is just going to be the d6 plus your strength modifier, so that's going to be 4 damage. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay.
Now go ahead and roll your next attack.
Okay.
Which is going to be your sword again.
Okay. So that's 19.
Okay, that's definitely a hit.
Plus,
oh, I'm sorry. You did. I forgot that first one was a critical hit. Yeah, no, you did 16 damage with that first one.
Oh wow. Okay.
Sorry.
Oh wow.
All right, so roll
Damn.
damage. 2d6s plus 2.
Okay. 4, 5. That's 9 plus 2 is
11. Yeah.
11.
Okay, so that's freaking monks, man. Then do your next bare-fisted swing.
Oh, I rolled a 2.
And then do one more bare-fisted swing.
Okay.
That's
15!
definitely going to hit because you got the plus 5, so it's going to be 20 to hit. Go ahead and roll damage for just a d6 plus 2.
5. And 1. So 6 plus 2 is 8.
All right, 8, 9. Okay, so that's 39 damage in the first dive to attack this griffin.
Damn.
It's looking pretty rough. Like, it's not at death's door yet, but you just beat the hell out of it. This poor thing's just like, it goes ahead and, or no, next is Papa Mudbrook. Nope. Papa Mudbrook. He rolled a natural 20. He's going to go ahead and I mean, I guess he's gonna run right over to Jolie. That makes sense to me. And kind of like wave the human over. It's not going to be anything too crazy. So the next up will be the furtive filcher. What do you want to do? Just make a sting?
Is the griffin holding anything? Is the griffin holding anything, or is it just a griffin? Like, does it have any like reins on it, or any kind of equipment?
It's just a griffin.
Just a naked griffin. Just a naked griffin. Okay. I know. Scandalous. So I guess it's just gonna attack it. I mean.
Roll for the attack.
Okay. Okay. 16.
That's gonna hit.
So then I do 1d4 plus 5 damage. 1d4 plus 5 damage. 1. So 6 damage?
Yeah.
So 6 damage? Okay.
So that puts it up at having taken 45 damage. Okay, yeah, no, it's not happy with that. Next up is the griffin, and it's having gone from a resting state to turning around and having the shit beaten out of it. It's gonna straight up back up and fly away. You guys have almost killed this thing already. It just backs up and is like cries out in pain, and it's gonna start flying away. Your guys' next up is Jolie. You gonna let it go, or are you gonna try and finish it off? If you even.
Well, it started flying away.
You.
I want that griffin real badly, and I can fly a little bit, but I feel like even I at this moment would recognize that the bigger fish to fry would be to head to our next location now that we've freed the slaves who are here, because we have to get to the ghost town like stat. But from the mountain, we can probably see the ghost town and can make a real beeline for it because we've got momentum. So no problems there.
All right, that's 2 down, guys.
That was a little more anticlimactic than I expected. You guys.
And even if the griffin shows up somewhere else as backup, it's like almost dead.
Yeah.
So you're welcome. You're welcome.
At this point, you do hear a faint voice of Storm. What's wrong? And if you want to,
what?
Do you want to?
Oh.
I guess you look over, and next to the cage is a weird little, looks like a stone, but that was definitely Ovak's voice coming out of it.
Everything's fine. I'm definitely the griffin. I'm great at.
Do you actually do that?
No.
Okay.
No. God, no.
Can one of us impersonate a griffin?
You're certainly welcome to try.
I would like to try. Actually, should I roll
a
something
performance
for that?
check.
16.
Oh my fucking
16.
God. You kind of make this sound. And Ovak pauses for a second and is give me just a second. I gotta pull up Ovak's stats.
Come on, roll a terrible perception check. Come on.
It's perception.
Everything's fine.
She pauses for a second, she can't tell, for just a second, and then goes, "All right, 1 down," and you don't hear anything else from the stone.
Can we take this? Can we take this?
You are more than welcome to take the stone. If the possibility of magic walkie-talkie sounds like a useful thing down the road, then totally take that stone.
Joey straight up 100 100% take that
All right.
stone.
Okay. Just as a rule, you can take that stone, but nobody says anything in front of it.
Alright, that's a smart roll, yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and make an investigation
Let's go.
check real quick, Rachel.
Okay.
Rachel.
17.
Yeah.
Plus I get
Magic.
big
well,
old
plus
investigation.
plus you
7.
have, I think, advantage
24.
on trying to operate magic devices. Yeah, you just like look at it and you're like, oh, this is how you turn it off. So it's done.
Oh, I have switched.
Thank you. Good. Thank you.
So yeah, no, you guys head on down to the ghost town now. Yeah, as on your way down that side of the mountain, everyone make athletics checks. I guess Donar and Gildir, and then Gildir
I
gonna kneel
rolled
down
an
and let
8.
Jolie's dad climb on his back, and he's gonna look over to you and be like, "Jolie, are you all right? Where have you been? Have you hurt anyone?"
I haven't had much opportunity to hurt anybody. I've only stabbed with my knives a few times, but I've made homunculuses and they've killed a bunch of people, so that's nice.
They were bad.
He looks
people.
reassured by that. Okay. All right. Well, let's see if we can find and save your mother. I think let me check. He's gonna. I think I saw her getting pulled off by he looks by another dragonborn like you guys, or like you. And points to Donar.
Was he white?
Yes.
Was he white?
That word.
Let's go.
Well, we don't know that chances are good that the white dragonborn is in the field. So luckily, we don't even have to lie when we're like, "Oh, the next location that we're going to is the ghost town, and you
Right.
might have taken her there."
So yeah, no, you guys head on down. Gildir's gonna roll an athletics check. Luckily, his bonus for that is stupid. Yeah, no, he's fine. Go ahead and roll an athletics check, Donar.
I did. I rolled
Do you
an
have
8.
any bonus to that, Donar? You don't have athletics. Yeah, you do. So you've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 total. That's fine. You're going down the mountain, and you can kind of like hold on to things. And if you do slip a little bit, you can have the opportunity to catch yourself on the way down. So you're okay. As you're going down, you look and you can see the ghost town pretty well. It doesn't look like it was very big. It looks like it was maybe like an outpost and a couple families, but there really wasn't much there. And so you kind of get to the bottom of the mountain, and it's not very far. I mean, like, it's, I guess, a little bit more of a trek, so you spend a little bit more of your 2 hours, and by the time you get there, you are coming up on about... You dealt with that pretty quickly. You're probably coming up around the hour 45 mark since the horn went off. You get there, and on the outskirts of the town, you don't see anything yet. You guys want to go ahead and roll perceptions as you move forward?
Yes.
Yep. I rolled a
Good job.
2.
Okay.
I rolled a 15.
And then Gildir.
Do we add anything to perception?
I
No.
mean, if you've got perception, otherwise you add your wisdom.
I don't have any.
Do you have any wisdom
bonus.
minuses?
I mean, minus plus. I rolled a 2. It doesn't matter.
Anyway, but Gildir rolled really high. So he's, as you guys are going, he looks and just kind of points, and you guys look down the road to like this, like kind of the little square of this tiny town. Like it's maybe this whole town is like, it's 4 blocks, and by blocks I mean like you've got the square, and then you've kind of got a small road this way, small road this way, small road this way, small road this way, and there are little homes on the side of each of those. So as you're coming up, you see kind of sitting against the little statue in the square is is a woman with a long sword. She's been pretty patiently waiting, and as soon as you guys see her, she's already looking at you. She kind of stands up, pops her neck, looks around. She
Cage full of slaves. Is there a cage full of slaves?
Well, you don't see one. You guys, your call. What do you want to do?
The most pressing thing is I really need to
Okay.
take a bathroom break. So should I do something before we
go
do
ahead
that?
and take a bathroom break. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Were you trying to tell me something before that? Okay.
No,
Were you trying to tell me something before that? Okay. You're back.
Oh my god, I want a fox.
I mean, I guess I could ask her where the slaves are, but I really doubt she would answer me.
It wouldn't hurt to try.
All right. And can I have advantage on intimidation?
I'm not going to give you advantage, but you are more than welcome to try to intimidate her.
I just rolled a natural 20, so I'm going to go ahead and try and intimidate her.
Okay. I'll wait for... You also have to say what you say in character voice, but we'll wait for Rachel. We'll have to wait for Rachel to get back.
Oh, right.
She is witness to this.
Oh, sure.
Sorry, Richard. I feel bad. I mean, I feel a little bad making them stop and watch, but I feel bad making you, like, your first session, like, stop and just kind of hang out and watch things.
Nah, it's alright.
Nah,
it's alright. No, I'm, like, reading over the rule book right now, so it's okay.
My books.
That's nice of you.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
That's cool.
It helps with knowing with stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, these are so pretty.
Let's see. They are pretty. Oh.
There's the three core
Nice.
books. All right. So go ahead and character voice your intimidation, Charlene.
Okay, I rolled a natural 20 intimidation. So, if you tell us where the slaves are and set them free, no one has to get hurt.
She kind of wasn't quite expecting that. She kind of leans back and is like, my problem is if I let the slaves free, Ovak will come and hurt them if she's still okay. She'll kill them and kill me. Stops, looks around, is like, but there's no guarantee that Ovak's going to come out of this all right. So she stops and leans back. So, I propose, and she holds up her little stone, that we wait and see. Sets it down, waits a second, looks around, is like, when this village was attacked, I was the only one who stood to hold people off. Almost no one, I think one other person from my village got captured and sold into slavery. Everyone else got away and made it back to Vale. Ovak was impressed with me and decided to add me to her collection. Kind of stops, is like, but this was only a few months ago, and I have no allegiance to her.
Okay.
It's your call. What do you guys want to do?
Yeah, that's great. This is good news for us. Okay, so is there a way that we can agree to that while also sending the furtive filcher, while invisible, off to look for the cage of slaves and try to let them go?
Go ahead and roll a stealth check for the furtive filcher. Oh, it's
Invisible.
already invisible. Yeah, she has no idea it's there. Never mind. Yeah, no, you're
Yeah.
doing that as we speak. You're looking. Go ahead and have it roll a perception check, I guess.
20.
Natural. Okay.
20.
Yeah, no. One of the nearby houses that's shut and locked has a person in it.
Is that the only slave? Is that the only slave?
Yeah, as far as your filter can detect, you're looking around. Seems to be the only one.
Okay.
It's shut. And
So
locked.
it's shut and locked. Is there any way that I can cast knock from here?
I'm probably gonna yes, but if you want to keep it secret, you're gonna have to roll a sleight of hand check, which will be your roll plus dexterity versus her perception.
Okay.
At this point, Gildir's gonna kind of look around and be like, if you guys are we doing this? Are we sitting and waiting? Because he kind of looks to you guys and he's like, because I could run to that field. It's a ways away, and I might not get there in time per se, but.
Sure. How do you feel about that, Donar? How do you feel about that, Donar? Letting Gildir go off to the field? Because then, if we actually do need to fight this woman, then that might be a problem. But
the motivation. The thing here is she doesn't seem like she's gonna fight. I wonder, I'm.
So wait, the walkie-talkies. Does Ovak have to be talking into them to, for us to hear, or are we hearing everything? For us to hear, or are we hearing everything that's going on with Ovak right now?
I mean, and you rolled a really good roll. You can mess with it, and you figured out that you can like attune to different ones, or kind of make it a crossway thing. Like you can make it just completely across all. But if you have one, then you can tune into any of them at any time. Right, but as long as they're on.
Right, but she wouldn't be receiving she wouldn't be receiving a message from Ovak right now, the way the stones are set up now, unless Ovak was intentionally trying to send a message.
You check to see if Ovax is on, and Ovax appears to be on. There appears to be a connection. You just don't hear anything.
We just don't hear anything.
Right.
We just don't hear anything. Would it be possible for me to turn off the stone that the swordswoman has right now without her noticing?
Go ahead and roll a perception.
I got 8, so that's not
you might be able
going to be very good.
If you want the furtive filter to go try to do it, if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, would the furtive filter be able to turn off the stone?
Go ahead and have a roll stealth check, as it would be getting right next to her and would need to be staying quiet.
It got a 16, and then it's got a plus on stealth.
Well, first off, that's fine. Second off, I was going to say, since it's invisible, I'd have it roll at advantage, but it doesn't even matter. That's a really good roll. Yeah, no, you get over there.
Okay.
When there's time, I do have a question for the woman.
No, you get over there, and it's already off. She seems to have turned it off on her own volition.
Oh.
Yeah.
So she wouldn't even hear from Ovak. Oh, so she wouldn't even hear from Ovak
Not
anyway.
right now.
Okay.
It seems that she wants to ensure that this conversation is private.
Okay.
Go ahead and ask your question, Denai.
You say she added you to her collection. What kind of hold does she have over you that you can't just leave or defy her? How does she do this?
She shakes her head and is just like, if I left with them, she'd come find us and kill us. It's pretty much that simple.
How would she know how to find you?
She's fast. She has the totem of the eagle. She can see very well, and especially if she rides her griffin, there isn't a lot of getting away from that. Believe me, I've tried.
I did almost just kill that griffin just now.
It's a shame you didn't.
Okay.
So wait, the only control she has over this woman is fear. There's no like actual spell in place to keep her.
Not from what you
For
can
like a
tell.
hostage. Can't we just like try to talk her into booking it back to Vale with us? Because it's not like.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is can we get her to join with us?
Go
Should
for
I
it.
do a persuasion check?
Give me your spiel, and
Okay, I'm gonna.
it is 6, so I don't know when we want to wrap up. But
I
okay,
rolled a 6.
what do you say?
Someone else do a persuasion check.
Gildir is supporting you, but since he's rolling after you, he rolled high enough. He's going to give you advantage on the roll. So go ahead and roll again. He's going to support your argument here.
I rolled a 14. I rolled a
And
14.
what's your charisma?
I don't know that I have. Oh, plus 2. I don't know that I have. Oh,
So,
plus 2.
16.
I guess.
Yeah.
That's what charm is, right? Okay.
Yeah, you, so what do you say to her?
Okay, if you join us, we can protect you, we're all trying to defeat Ovak and our slave trade right now. You can come back to Vale with us, you'll be safe there.
She chuckles a little bit and like, if Vale could do anything about Ovak, they'd have done it by now. And kind of stops and looks around. You guys are pretty brave, though, to be standing up to her like this. Fuck it, let's get out of here. And she stands up and walks over to the door and unlocks it, and lets the person out. Starts kind of pulling him out. I can't believe I'm doing this. And she kind of
It's gonna be awesome.
What a victory!
Gildir's like, that's wonderful. I'm gonna book it for the field now. And he like looks at the woman and is like, would you be okay in helping us? And she's like, I'm gonna get this person away. We'll get back to Vale. You guys do you. Turns and starts walking away and just kind of yells over her shoulder.
Thank you!
Don't get yourselves killed. And if you can take her down, take her down.
Well, we should probably.
You as well!
We should go with her because we've got Papa Mudbrook. We already took care of our 2 locations. We're not expected anywhere else. We've
Yeah.
only got 15 minutes left
if you
anyway,
wanna-
so. Dinar, what do you think?
Dragons in the field, though. That bastard.
Dinar, if you want to go back, we can. I mean, the Swordswoman's going to be moving at a normal pace anyway, so she and I and the Furtive Filcher, Papa Mudbrook, we could all head back to Vale together. You and Gildir could head to the field.
I like that plan.
Okay. And that's where we're going to go ahead and call it for the day. You with Dinar and Gildir heading for the field, probably late, but we'll see. Basically, what I'm going to go ahead and say is you just gave the people at the field a get out of jail free card. If things go completely south for them, they may have a cavalry about to show up. But that's the best but yeah, you guys knocked out 2 places fairly quickly and without much fighting. So good job, guys.
Damage. We didn't take any
No, you guys
damage at all.
you happened to go to the right locations and you dealt with the least loyal of Ovak's people, which was Muriel, by the way. If you Jolie'll learn.
Oh, Julie's gonna learn all about
Muriel
her.
will be less enthusiastic than some of the other people you've talked to, but she'll begrudgingly answer. And your dad may try and keep your annoyance level down a little. We'll see. But anyway.
He has no power over me.
Okay.
Why do you think he's coming out of school?
So all right, that's one group down, and we've still got a couple to resolve. But thank you guys very much. I always, as always, have a lot of fun doing this, and this one was a little weird, so thanks for bearing with me on it.
If you guys
But
if you guys organize other groups, could you put it in the group Facebook just in case
Yeah.
I can just tune in just to watch because I mean
right.
just,
Well, and then I'll be posting
it'll
them
be
to
fun,
YouTube
I feel.
after as well. So.
just in cases.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll be letting you guys know. And then Richard, and I'll stop. I'm going to go ahead and stop recording. So, people of the internet watching our random Dungeons and Dragons group, see you guys later. Bye. And Robbie. All right, let's roll.
So,
You guys get close to where the cave should be.
I am going to actually drop.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna drop my hyena form. I'm gonna turn back into a half orc.
Okay.
And then let's talk strategy.
Hi.
Rachel. Okay. Maybe, do you think you could scout the cave and see what we're up against?
Are you talking to me?
Said Ruby.
Okay, well listen, I didn't hear you say Ruby and I got confused. I mean, I can try. There's no guarantee that I'm gonna get in and out undetected.
If anyone sees you, run out as fast as you can and shout so I know and I'll charge in.
Okay.
Because we want you to be able to pull off a sneak attack on someone if we can.
If someone is in close range to an enemy when a rogue attacks them, as long as there's another ally in close range with that enemy, that the rogue will get sneak attack benefit on that as well.
Yeah, I also thought that if I was within 5 feet of an enemy, I could also sneak attack them.
I don't know your mechanics.
Yeah, well, no, it's, as long as somebody else is, as long as you have a friend within 5 feet of them, you can.
We'll be
sneak attack
friends
them.
with 5 feet.
So.
Okay.
Do we want to have what's his face and the halfling, the other one? Should we have him enchant your weapon now, just in case? I assume that's what you do.
I mean, we can ask him to.
It kind of only lasts a little while, so I usually do it in the middle of stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Go, Ruby.
Alright, so do I roll for stealth right now?
Yes. That would.
Okay, and I get my stealth bonus for having that skill and then also a bonus for my cloak, right?
Your cloak means you get to roll twice and take the highest number.
Ooh, okay. Okay, well I rolled a 16, which plus an 8 for stealth is 24. Let's try again and see if I get... Ooh, 20! Plus my stealth bonus is 28!
Thud's like, okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna sneak in there, and then Thud like looks around, is like, what? Where'd you? Okay, well, I guess we're doing it. And you're, yeah, no, nothing can see you at the moment.
Okay, so I need to go in and I need to look around in the cave, and I need to try to see who's in the cave, and if there are any of the slaves in there.
You see that, alright, go ahead and roll perception, just because.
Okay. 14, I gotta look at my bonus. 19.
Yeah, no, you look in there and you see pretty much right inside, Ovac is sitting there waiting, and Renton is tied up and against the wall at the back.
Alright, is that all I see?
Yeah, no one else seems to be there.
Okay, alright, I'm gonna run out of the cave and I'm gonna tell this to Thud. well, and I guess the whole party, so everybody who's with us.
Yep.
But I'm gonna let everybody know that this is what we're up against.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
I have a question. Is it dark inside the cave?
It's pretty dark.
Okay.
Is that gonna affect the fight?
Depends. Does everyone have dark vision? I think orcs do.
Yeah.
I probably don't, but I do have light, so I can like touch something and like make it light for up to 20 feet.
Yeah. But until you do
Oh.
that, your attacks are going to be made at disadvantage in the darkness.
Oh, good.
Hestrin's like, yeah, dark's no problem.
Are
Finn.
is okay in the dark?
Who?
The hyenas.
Oh, good question.
It doesn't specifically say they have night vision.
Yeah,
on what I have.
I'm gonna look them up in my monster manual because I fucking have one.
Yeah.
Just in the nick of time.
Oh, I don't know if I've said this, but since I got Leafreal, I basically just keep her in her snake form, like around my shoulders. Just how I keep her.
It's
So, like animal.
hyenas do not have dark vision. Yeah, no,
Okay.
they don't have anything that'll help.
Does me casting light help anybody else or only me?
It'll make you and Biscuit and Finn be able to make attacks without disadvantage.
Okay, so
That's gonna be necessary.
and is there a time limit on it at all?
I mean, yeah, but not considerable. It'll last a long time. Hang on, I'll pull up the exact number. No, I don't want to do that. Chrome. Grimoire. Heavy light. Light, you can cast it lasts 1 hour.
Okay.
Oh, also it's a cantrip, so you can cast it for no cost. It just costs an action. So you can just keep casting it as you need.
Okay.
Hello.
This
I
is
mean, hell,
what-
if you wanted, you could just cast light on everyone else, like everyone who's going to be visible immediately, and just like on like their shields and stuff or armor and stuff, and then they are just shedding light in there.
Yeah, like cast it on the paladin for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just holds up her.
So can I do that like do I have to do that like during a turn, like during battle, or can I do that now?
You can do it now.
Now.
It'll last an hour.
Okay, so if we know that we're about to go in the cave, I want to like everybody's like weapon and or shield. I want to cast light on.
Don't do it for me because I don't.
Except for not Robbie. It doesn't matter though. It's like not.
Right, and don't do it for yourself because you need to stealth.
Yeah, I do need the stealth. But then, okay, but then I'm attacking at disadvantage as well. Then if I don't.
No, because as long as
No,
someone's
the-
shedding light, as long as somebody is shining light in the cave, you'll be able to see.
So do I need to do it for everybody, or do I only need to do it for one person?
You can just throw it on one person if you want.
Okay. Well, can I do it at the paladin then?
Sure. She holds out her shield and lets you cast it on it.
Great.
Okay. This is what I think we should do. I would like to walk up and confront her by myself. Go in and be close, and when I cast Old Person, attack her.
Okay.
Does that sit well with everyone?
Hestrin nods. As good as anything else, and Finn's just like, it's fine with me. Don't really care.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. That like takes a deep breath and then says, "Be real," and she like slides down his arm and turns into a staff, and he grips it, and he casts Shillelagh on it, so a magic blade comes out. And he turns to Ruby, just real quick, like, and very nervously says, "Thank you for being my friend," and then leaves. And walks up and
a little bit like taken aback by this. She's like, I don't think I ever said we were friends. Like in her brain, she doesn't say that out loud.
we both need a friend. And then,
Right, and then sort of like half nods at him, like as he's walking.
And Bud walks into the cave.
Yeah, Ovac sees him come in and just smiles and stands up and is like, "So you were the one to find me." Like,
Casts old person.
just straight up. All right. That is
Just make a wisdom saving, I think.
so you see as the spell like comes at her and kind of swirls around her and starts to tighten, and she kind of like looks at it amusedly, and it like starts to come in, and she raises her muscles and flexes against it, and then the look of fear goes over her face as it like continues to tighten, and she's like suddenly incredibly confused, and then it's just that look is just stuck on her face as she completely freezes up with a natural fucking 1 for the resistance roll.
All right, so at this point, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna do sneak attack on her. Yeah,
Let me look
because
up,
that's what Ruby told me to do.
I'll look up hold person real quick. Okay, yeah, no, we're rolling initiative. Everybody roll initiative.
I can only hold her for a minute, though, at best.
Come on, come on.
A minute is 10
14.
rounds in combat.
I said at best.
Yeah. And then add your dexterity modifier, Alyssa.
Oh, add my dexterity modifier?
Yep.
So 19 total.
Got 4.
Bud is a 4. What did Biscuit get?
Significantly better. What is her dex? Let's do 16.
Okay, Finn got really good too. Biscuit,
Stud full of
16. And Hestrin has 11. Alright.
So, but when I attack her, I'm not stealth anymore, am I?
Nope. But you can attempt to hide again as a bonus action.
Right,
because you're a
okay,
rogue,
yeah.
and you're ridiculous. Which, all these mechanics are great for you. They're going to be terrible for Richard and his group when they're fighting against them with the freaking archer.
Sorry.
Okay, so top of the round is Ruby.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna try to sneak attack her, but also as I come down on her, I'm gonna be like, "Fuck you, you little green bitch!" and like.
All right,
Yeah.
make your attack. Do you make it an advantage for hold person? Wait, target must succeed with or be paralyzed. Paralyzed. I need to look up paralyzed. Shoot. Google.com. 5e paralyzed. I'm pretty sure your attack's made at advantage, but I need to.
Oh, if they're paralyzed, your attacks against them instantly crit
All right, let's see.
if you're within 5 feet.
They instantly crit?
Attack
Yep.
rolls in the crit
Because they can't
against.
move and defend.
And okay, they're crits if they hit, and the attack roll is at advantage. So roll your attack twice. Roll your attack twice and tell me the higher result.
15.
So that is so 15 was the roll plus your dex modifier because your weapon scales on dex, so that's 20. So that is definitely a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. You got your silver rapier, so you'll go ahead and roll your d8 and then add 5 to that.
8 plus 13.
So 13, and then we add your. Then you roll 3d6 for sneak attack damage.
3, 1, and 4.
All right.
What about insult damage? Do I get insult damage?
No, that would be. Well. Does that take an action or a bonus action? I'll need to look that up. Okay, so that's 21 with your.
It's a cantrip. Maybe it's just mockery's a cantrip, so probably an action. So probably not.
So it's 21 damage times 2 because it's critical. So you did 42 damage with that one hit.
Okay, can I use my bonus action to try to hide though?
You can definitely do that. I imagine she will not be overly ecstatic about having just taken that much damage and may want to come back at you.
I just rolled a 1. So even with my bonus, I just still only have a 9.
So like you get right up in her, like you come up right behind her and stab her like as she's frozen, and then like immediately pull away and like try to dive, and then like trip over her feet and land like right in front of her.
Oh, no!
So like she sees you, but she's still paralyzed. Yeah. But you have definitely not escaped notice.
God.
What's your spell DC, Robbie? It's 8 plus your wisdom plus your proficiency bonus. So 8, 9, 10, 11 plus whatever your wisdom is.
Like my wisdom stat?
Yeah, your wisdom bonus.
Oh, my bonus, 4.
So 15, yeah, she just makes it. On her turn, she spends her turn like resolving herself and just forcing the spell away. She is not happy.
She animated out the force of willpower.
All right, but that's her turn. So next up is no, that's her action. Does she have any bonus actions? Oh yeah, she does. At this point, looking around you,
Rage.
stuff, she goes, "Ah!" and just her eyes turn red, and she just goes into a full rage, and you guys all froze. So. All right, and we're back, recording. All right, as you approach where you know the field is, the field's not quite in sight yet, but you know it's just kind of just up ahead. You slow down. You're the one who knows the area really well, so you slow down, kind of motion to Kiri and Lillian to slow down. What do you want to do? How do you want to approach this?
Well, I know what I'm probably going to expect in the field, so we know, like, we would think that the sniper is there.
Right.
Because it's an open field. So I probably want to try to, like, can I just see a perception check on seeing what's around?
Sure.
Like, just in the open field?
Yeah.
Well, 2 plus 4, 6. I see an open field, I guess.
Well, as you edge closer, you see the field. It's generally how you remember it, which is to say, there's really not much, like you're kind of getting out of the forest, and the forest just opens out into this kind of plain with kind of waist high grass, but there's not much distinguishing around it. It's just kind of a sea of grass.
Okay, well, I'd probably just crouch down, use the grass maybe as like some sort of cover, and just kind of try to sneak through. Maybe try to see if I could like sneak through it and maybe find the cage pretty quick.
Okay, roll stealth.
Or at least 12 is that plus my dex.
Yeah.
So that would be 16.
Okay, go ahead and roll it again.
That would be 15.
Okay.
Because I rolled an 11.
Okay, yeah. As you're going out in there and crouching down, you kind of start moving pretty quietly. And you notice as you're like moving, your form kind of shimmers and disappears, and you glance over your shoulder, and Kiri's finishing the incantation, and she also shimmers and disappears and starts.
Oh shit! It's a stealth off.
Oh, man.
And so she's like, "I'm invisible," and just starts going through the grass because she rolled a terrible stealth check, even with
God.
advantage.
That's fun.
9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, he's got disadvantage. Oh, yeah, well, natural 20 is not gonna help. 16, what is... Oh, 16. Alright, so you guys are moving into the field, and you hear this little... And an arrow comes speeding past you. Didn't seem to be aimed at you.
Mm-hmm.
And even though she's
invisible,
you hear this and like see grass like part as if someone just fell into them. I'm gonna roll damage. That's gonna be a sneak attack too. So, but. And then you'll get may get an opportunity to see him here in just a second, but we'll see.
Okay.
So that's going to be D8. So 5. And he gets 4 D6s. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13... 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that is 36 damage with that first shot. Yeah. Suddenly, you're completely visible again, and so is she, and she is out.
Okay.
One shot took out Kiri. While she was invisible.
Okay.
At this point,
is she like completely knocked out?
She's not dead, but she is unconscious. Yes. Go ahead and at this point, go ahead and roll initiative.
All right. I got 15, and then what do I add to that?
Your dexterity.
So it'd be the dexterity mod. It'd be a +4, so it'd be 19.
All right. Asher's got a 19. Ooh, natural 20 from Lillian.
On her game.
More on her game than Kiri, anyway. Oh, she actually also gets a +5 initiative because she has that feat, so 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Yeah, Lillian's got a 29 initiative. Alright, so we are now in combat. We don't... Also, I'm just going to throw out there, if at some point you get the opportunity to heal Kiri, I'd appreciate it. She tried.
I don't want water coming into it, and I don't want gas.
Okay, and then... Now time for him to roll a stealth check. Ooh. Go ahead and Go ahead and roll a
See
perception.
if I can find him.
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Jesus. 6.
Total?
Yeah.
Yeah, this shot came out of the dark. You have no idea where he is.
Not even like hearing the sound and direction.
I mean, you guys are just coming out of the woods. Best you can tell, that shot came from the field. So
Okay.
that's what you got. That said, Lillian fared a little better on her perception. Top of the round,
Okay.
she immediately pulls up her bow, takes speed and fires, and she is going to roll an attack. That's going to be 9, 10, 11, sorry, hang on. 9, 10, 11, or 12, 13. I didn't write this out for her as well. 7, 8, 9. No. She multi-class? No. Yeah. So plus 9 to hit. So that's an 18. I think that's gonna hit.
Okay.
Yeah, his armor class is not that high. So she takes a shot and manages to hit him, not for nearly as much damage, but but it's not nothing.
Does it reveal him at all or no? Like the rest of us.
She helps point you out in direction. I'll let you make another perception check now that she kind of.
All right. Let's see if this one's any better. Okay, I got 18
Yeah,
plus.
You got him. You as soon as she points and fires the arrow, you follow the arrow with your eyes and see where it hits. And you see just a little bit of white scales between the grass.
Okay.
And you're up.
Okay. Let's see if this works actually. Since I see him, I kind of want to use the command spell
Okay, let me pull up the details on that one.
and see if that would work.
Alright, command. Target within 60 feet, which I'll give you. You speak a one-word command to a creature you see within range. Target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect if this target is undead, if it doesn't understand your language, or if your command is directly harmful to it. Some typical commands and their effects are below. Approach, drop, flee, grovel, halt. Your call. What do you
Okay.
what do you say as you cast this incantation?
Shit. Can I say hug?
You
To be honest.
you can say hug. Yes.
Yeah, I kind of want to just go and stand up and say hug. So he comes up and tries to hug me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. He'll make his wisdom saving throw now. What's your DC? 15? Is that what we figured out?
I think so. What? Because it was like 8
8
in my proficiency.
Plus your proficiency
3,
modifier, so 8, 9, 10, 11, plus your wisdom bonus.
4.
So 15,
So
yeah.
4. Okay.
Yeah, no, he like the you see like kind of this little like you see him look up from the grass and kind of has this momentary magical glimmer across his eyes, and he just kind of shakes it off, and then gives you a really confused look. He's like, hug.
I had to try it.
Yeah. So next is Kiri, where she's going to make her first death saving throw, which is a Constitution save. She rolled a natural 18, so she's good. She's stopped bleeding out.
Alright.
He can still shoot her to make her fail saves, or if he shoots her for that much damage again, he can just straight up kill her. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Since she is down, she's not a threat as much, so he's not going for her. He's going to. If he shoots again, he's not going to have
Stealth.
He's not going to have.
Because
He's
we
not
see
going to
him.
have his sneak attack damage. So, the fact that you guys still see him, I think has him a little uncomfortable. He's going to go ahead and. If an effect has dex. Yeah, no, he's gonna use his action to try and hide again. Yeah. That didn't go wonderfully for him. He kind of tries to slip into the grass and come around and flank you, but I mean, I guess roll a perception check just to see, just because if you botch your roll worse than he did, then
Okay. I got a 16, but then I have a +4, so it's 20.
yeah, no, you're good. He rolled a 3, so
Oh,
so he's got +10, but that's still just 13.
Not one
so.
of his stealthier moments.
No. He thinks he's being stealthy, though. He starts coming around, and you and Lillian both just, like, see, like, grass moving and know pretty exactly where he is. That's going to be his turn.
Okay.
Alright, Lillian's up back at the top of the round. Bo, natural 20. She's going to, so she rolls her damage. That's going to be 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's going to be 10 damage, doubled as 20. He's going to go ahead and use his uncanny dodge to reduce that by half, so it'd be 10 damage. So that's... I mean, at this point, Lillian's hit him a couple times. Pretty good shots with her arrows, so he's feeling it a little more than he expected. You're up. What do you want to do?
Okay. I'll try hold person. I mean, I see him.
Yep.
So, what do I have to roll into that?
He rolls a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Against your DC again.
Yeah.
Nope. You cast... nope. On his part. He's just shy of your DC, so you will cast Hold Person, and the little ring of energy coalesces, and you see him just, like... You see the rustling and the grass just kind of go... you can barely see him over the grass, and you just see him kind of go rigid and then stay there.
Alright. Neat.
And you've got...
And can I, like, move closer to him, too?
Yeah, you can move close. Like, at this point, you can close more than half the distance between him and you.
Okay. I would, That would be nice.
Kiri's stabilized, so she's fine. Velnar, he's gonna try and break your hold person.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's a natural 17. He's only got +1 wisdom, but so 18 is gonna break your DC. So he
Alright.
manages to get out of it as you're like walking right up to him, and then he's gonna, for his bonus action, he's gonna move back into the grass, and bonus action he's gonna try to hide again. He trips over his own feet and just falls on the ground with a natural 1. I'm gonna say he's prone in front of you now. That was fun. That was him. That was his turn. Lillian's gonna take another shot. I've only been having her shoot once. Does she have extra attack? I think she does. She's a fighter, so
That would be nice.
yeah, she's got 1 extra attack. She can shoot twice per turn. My bad. So she's gonna take a shot. He's prone, so her shots are at advantage. But I'd say he has partial cover from the grass because he's prone and she's not right up there. So I'm going to go ahead and just make this a straight roll. That's 18. First one's going to hit. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Second one's going to miss. But her first shot's going to hit, and that's going to be 8 damage. He's prone, so he can't use Uncanny Dodge, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's 25. He's taken 25 damage so far. Alright. He's got 3 arrows sticking out of him and doesn't look very happy about it. Also has been botching several of his stealth checks, so he's really not on his game at the moment. You're up.
Okay, can I do inflict wounds?
Yeah.
Is
that a touch spell?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
It's a melee attack.
Yeah, go ahead and make your melee attack roll. Which, I think just adds.
Okay.
Melee. Let me look up melee spell attacks and see exactly what we add to.
Yeah, because I don't know if it's like if I like just have to touch him, and then it hits this damage, or does it add to like my weapon damage?
Most creatures have 5-foot reach. Okay, it's the exact same thing as a spell attack, except you have to be within the reach of your weapon to do it, or reach of your creature to do it. So melee attacks are great. I think I'm still. Well, it gives me page numbers for the rules, and I have the books, so give me just a second. Page 195, 205. Rules are on player handbook. Mm-hmm. Can use an unarmed strike. Unarmed strike, well, and 205 is the other page it lists. So let me look at it.
I'm about to watch a little black belt girl kick the shit out of some adults with white belts. Her name is Paris. She's so cute. She's gonna destroy them.
Alright, so. As noted, the description instead of using weapons to make melee technique and unarmed punch. I suppose. Yeah, this is not describing this nearly as well as I would like. Yeah, go ahead and I'll double check the rules later, and if I'm wrong, then whatever. I'll learn that going forward. But go ahead and roll and add your I'll let you add your wisdom bonus for this, and we'll give you proficiency. So, because this is a spell, So yeah, so go ahead and
So just roll the 20 or
roll a d20.
roll. Okay.
Um,
It'll be 10 plus
3 for.
Do I add my weapon?
I'm
Or
gonna
3?
add your wisdom modifier for this one. So because
Okay.
that's your spell scaling.
So then it'll be 17.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and resolve damage.
Alright, so would I just do this 3d10s? Necrotic?
I believe so. You're just casting it at level 1, right? Or are you casting it at level 2?
Probably level 2.
Okay.
So I hit 4d10s. Alright, so that was 2.
What? 4d10s?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was 2. That was a 10. That's a 4.
16.
That's another 4.
19, 20. Alright, so that's 20 damage to it.
And then there's another 9. Yeah, that's a 9.
That was 5 dice, though, wasn't it?
There was 2.
2, no, sorry, 2, 4, 4, and then... Wait.
No, it was 2, 10.
2, 10, 4,
4,
and then you said
okay.
another 4. So,
Yeah.
so that's 12,
That
13,
makes
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, no, you get right up to him with him having fallen, and you just grab him and just like these slashes and these gashes just start appearing all over him, and he screams and tries to back off. Let's see. He's up, so he's gonna scramble away from you, and he's gonna use his bonus action this time. He's gonna keep his action in case he needs it. Bonus action to try and disappear into the. Go ahead and roll perception.
I got 14.
Yeah, no.
Like this all together.
He scrambles into kind of thick patch of grass right there, and he's gone. You don't know. You didn't follow him. Your sister did, though. So he's gonna kind of worm his way in there, and then if he attacks, he makes himself visible for the round. So you're gonna decide whether or not he thinks it's worth it. He's gonna move. He's gonna move his full movement away from you and come around, and he's gonna take a shot at Lillian. It's 9 plus 7, so 16 to hit. What is her armor class? 16. So that's gonna hit. She saw him though. He actually doesn't get sneak attack damage on her.
Is it for bows? Is that AC or is that reflex? Just out of curiosity.
You mean does reflex as in includes your dexterity modifier for your AC?
Or no, like that it's reflex, just to see if you dodge it instead of like your armor blocking it.
That's factored into armor class. Because your armor class is whatever your armor says, and then depending on what armor you have, will add your dexterity modifier to it. So yeah, it's this. Her armor class is 16,
yeah, it's
and that
different
includes
from. I'm still thinking
earlier editions.
4th edition. Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's going to be 6 damage to her. she winces and kind of takes a arrow to like kind of the edge of her shoulder, and she kind of steals her resolve, and she's up. So she's just gonna knock another arrow, and you do see him now because he didn't get a chance to hide after that. He's
Alright.
he's a little ways away from you, but you could still get there in a turn. She's gonna take another shot, take 2 other shots. That's a hit. That's a hit. That's so the first shot comes at him. He's going to use his uncanny dodge. It's going to be a glancing blow, and he'll take half damage. So he'll only take 4 from that. And then the second shot is a slightly better shot. But he didn't know that dodging the first one. So he'll take that one. He's looking really rough. He's bleeding everywhere. Things are not going great for him. It is your turn.
Okay. I might want to see how many times can I do these spells for each fight. Again?
It's not. I mean, it's per rest. So let's see.
Per day,
how many per long rest? And I sure did not. Yeah. Okay. I've got on your character sheet how many spell slots you have. That's how many.
Oh, yeah.
That's how many of those you can cast per short or long rest. So you should be fine. You've done hold person once. So you've got two level 2 spell slots left, and no, sorry, you cast inflict wounds at level 2. So you've got 1 level 2 spell slot left. You've still got both your level 3s and all 4 of your level 1s.
Okay. And how close am I to him?
Like 30 feet, which is your full movement.
Okay. I think I might run up to him and try inflicting wounds on him again,
Oh.
but like level 1 this time.
Sure. Still have inflict wounds up, yeah. All right, go ahead and make your spell attack.
That's 16 on the dice, and then
Oh, on the dice? Yeah, you hit.
yeah.
Roll damage.
Okay, so that's 3d10. That's a 3, 7, so 10. And that's another, so 17.
Yeah, no, you race up to him in the grass before he can get away from you again, and you reach forward and kind of grab his arm.
Poke him.
Kind of another flare of holy energy, kind of emanating from your shield that's on your arm and down your arm, and just more like slashes just start appearing on him, just like something's cutting him really really badly, and he gives a kind of final futile scrambling scream in effort to get away from you, but as he like comes away from your touch, just kind of makes it a half a step and falls down unconscious in the grass.
Okay. So he's unconscious.
He's unconscious. I mean, I was gonna say the bounties are bigger if you bring them in alive. You don't have to.
Because I mean, I could say like that I like knocked him out instead of like killing him.
I mean,
Isn't that right?
yeah, you've knocked him out right now. He might bleed out if you don't like do something about it, but
I'll probably have to go. Well, the encounter's pretty much over.
yeah,
right?
the encounter's over. We're out of initiative order. It's just kind of whatever. How do you want to resolve this? Do you want?
I'll probably like round up everybody together. I'll have to like stabilize everybody. I know I have like a healing for everybody.
You've got, well, Kiri can heal. You just have to heal her first. Because she's just out cold in the grass.
Yeah. What level spell is prayer healing? I have a level 2 spell left, right?
Yeah, you still have a level 2 spell.
Yeah. I'll probably. Yeah.
Well, no.
I'll probably just have.
Yeah, because you cast inflict wounds at level 1. So yeah, you've still got one level 2 spell left.
Okay. I'll probably pull everybody together. I'll like have to tie up.
Velnor. Yeah.
Like. Probably tie up the bad guy pretty well. Like hands, feet, hog tie him up.
Yeah, and he doesn't bleed out. He succeeded his check, so you can take your time with it. You don't have to like rush tie him.
Right.
You guys go ahead and make a perception or investigation check, whichever. Well, I guess for you, you've got a higher wisdom, so do a perception check.
Yeah. That's 18 plus 4, so 22.
Yeah. No. You once this encounter's done, you kind of
see the cage.
Follow kind of some of his like partings in the grass he's made, and like look around, and you're like, and you look over there, and there's a cage with a halfling woman in it.
Okay. Probably go and have the one non-injured person just go and open up the cage, and then I'll probably use. Do I want to use Prayer of Healing? Is it like? Cure wounds would be bad, but like if she's out cold, I need all the healing I think I can get.
Yeah, Prayer of Healing. Prayer of Healing's just good.
Yeah. I'll probably just use Prayer of Healing.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and roll 2d8 and add your wisdom modifier.
That'd be 4. So that's a 3. Another 3, so 6, and then plus 4, that'd be 10.
Yeah, so
I heal.
Everybody heals 10.
Okay.
Ooh, we got a bona fide healer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Makes
those
of us who've been trying to pass as healers look pretty.
I mean, I've never had to heal someone in combat. I just cook for them at night and they heal everything.
Well, yeah, no, that's because the one situation where people needed to be healed really quickly was the session you weren't there.
No.
All right. But luckily, both Kiri and Hestrin were there, and they took care of things. All right. Yeah. So you tie him up. He seems pretty surly about it, but where do you head? Do you head back to the road to try and meet up with people? Do you head straight back to to Vale? Kiri, after getting healed, gets back up and seems a little ashamed that she got taken out so quick, and sad she missed the action, but
Should be.
she tried. It wasn't a bad idea. She just botched a couple of rolls. It wasn't her fault she got taken out with a natural 20. So yeah, everyone starts heading back. Lillian kind of, as you're walking, comes over to you and is like, should we maybe interrogate him and have him tell us where they took Renton? I lost you guys. sorry, I'm back. Yeah, Lillian comes up to you, Asher, and is like, should we maybe see if we can get information on where Renton is from him? I can't hear Richard.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I
there
hear
you
you
go.
now.
Okay. Probably. Like, how do you want to do it? Actually, I could probably use a persuasion check. Bad.
Hmm. Yeah, she looks and is like, I don't really have anything in my spell.
Okay, now I can't hear Ian. Everything is awful.
Go ahead if you want to go ahead and try and persuade him, or you could try and intimidate him, whichever you think.
I have higher persuasion, so.
Okay.
Because what I have, it says skills persuasion +5. Is that just my modifier to it?
That's
Anyway,
everything. That is your proficiency bonus plus your stat modifier for it. So.
All right, that'd be 16. I don't know if I'll do it.
Yeah, he
I don't know.
So what do you ask him? How do you approach him? Character voices, as Charlene says.
You know, if you tell us where Renton is, I'll just say you scurried off into the grass and you get away. So, but you have to tell us where he is.
Are you telling the truth that you'll let him go if he tells you?
God, no.
Okay, then
they fucking just like almost took out one of my.
Then
I'm not telling the
then
truth.
roll a deception check. Go ahead and roll.
I love a sneaky bit.
Oh God, I failed that so hard. I got a 4. Like I got a 4. It was at like my charisma, so that would be like 6. I came off as so like.
I'll have him roll an insight check just to see.
Just in case.
Yeah, no. he like just gives you a really annoyed look and is like, well, Ovac is tending to him personally, and just kind of.
Can I say then we can I intimidate and just say can we do, I guess we're going to have to do it the hard way then.
Then
And
roll
then
an intimidation check.
was it what do I add? Is that charisma?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be 12.
He just kind of looks over and meets your eyes and goes, "It seems so." And keeps going. Like while you're like lets you keep
Alright.
dragging him.
Torture.
I guess I'm gonna have to torture him then.
Go for it. What do you want to do?
I'll probably have to grab his pinky and threaten to cut off his pinky.
Yes.
Go ahead and make an attack with Firefly.
And you have to slowly work your way towards his middle finger because he's an archer.
And I'll
That's the whole point of it.
I'll have him make a Constitution check. See how he holds up. Okay, as soon as you take his finger and pull up your sword and like the first bit of blood, he's just like, fine. It's just immediately. It's just like is just like, Ovak's holding him at the cave. And just is just if you want to make it.
See now that wasn't so hard, was it? Like,
Fuck you, human.
maybe in another life.
Oh!
Now let's. Did she free open the cage yet?
Oh yeah. No. Well, I guess that is the thing we've got to do, isn't it? Lillian goes and tries to pick the lock. She's not proficient with it. It doesn't do anything. So annoyed, she kind of tells the little halfling to stand back, and she takes half a step back and fire blasts it. That's gonna.
Jesus.
So that's definitely gonna hit the stationary lock. So we will roll damage or firebolt. I don't have firebolt's stats on here. Why don't I? Slacking. Firebolt. That's gonna be freaking. Spell's damage increases by 1d10. So it's if she does more than 2 damage, it's gonna break. So that she did 3 damage with firebolt. So she stands back and just shoots fire from her hand, and the big chunk of the door just goes and is seared and is off and just kind of swings open.
You know this guy probably had a key, right?
She gives you just an annoyed glare that also indicates you're probably right, but she doesn't care. She waves the little halfling out, and the halfling kind of happily follows along. And given you guys headed, I think, southwest, the cave's about as far as any of the other locations are from you. So if you want to start heading there, you'd probably get back to the road and start following it. And that's where we're gonna leave for now. So
All right.
Good job. Took out the sniper with minimal injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kiri getting one-shotted was the worst. But it's all right. Stop the record. All right. So back to the crazy epicness.
Yeah.
All right.
My level 2 spell.
I'll go ahead and shoot. Rachel requested that I let her know when we're playing stuff, so I'll go ahead and shoot her a message saying we are if she wants to pop in. But
I knew she had a dinner date, but it's far past dinner.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not wearing my shirt anymore.
You're not wearing what?
I was wearing my Garrus is my space boyfriend shirt, and now I'm just wearing the Yama shirt. It's marching band.
I really want to buy some fun t-shirts and stuff to wear, because I feel like I've reached that level of hipster that it's okay, but also I haven't bought anything yet.
I mean, I'll watch for when T-Turtle has sales, because then you can get some pretty cute T-shirts, and I know they have sloth designs, multiple sloth designs.
I want all of the sloth designs.
I know there's one where it's hanging on your back.
Okay, so we
God.
have Ovac. We have party members are Ruby and Thud. And we have hunting team is Finn and Hestrin. And Biscuit's on your page, Robbie, so. Alright. Okay, and then there was the current fight document. So next in the turn order is Finn. after she rages, Finn is going to go ahead and like, you know, he's support, and you figure he's going to be hanging back, and he's just like, nope. He just runs straight up right at Ovac, and I'm going to have him take his sword. No, first thing he does is, as he's running up, he kind of looks over his shoulder and goes, Xander, go! And the shield that's on his back detaches, spins around, and starts floating in front of him. And then he runs up and attacks with Fang, which is going to be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 to hit. Does that hit? It exactly hits. So that's going to be a d6 plus 5. He does 6 damage with his first swing, and then his second swing is going to be a 17 to hit, which definitely hits. That's going to be 10 damage, so total of 16 to Ovac. But now that Ovac's raging, she takes half. So that is going to be 8 damage.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Welcome to Barbarians. Specifically, a level 10 Barbarian.
God damn.
Alright, so Finn goes in, takes a couple swings for his action, and then for his bonus, he's gonna spin around and ooh, actually none of those are gonna help. He's gonna turn around and he points at Ruby's sword, and it starts giving a slight glow and a little bit of a, like, kind of tuning fork-esque vibration. And you now have a +3 to hit with that weapon for the next I want to say 3 rounds. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So that was Finn. Next in the lineup is Biscuit.
Well, she attacks.
So everyone's
and
going all in.
Yeah, and she should get an advantage because of pack tactics.
That's fair. Yeah. So roll an attack at advantage.
Where is she? There she is. Mm-hmm. Come here. And another one. Well, shit. 9 plus 3, 12. I had my strength modifier, right?
For determining whether you hit Biscuit just has a +5 to her bite total.
Oh, that's right.
So 9.
It'd be
14, which is just a little shy of Ovac's armor class. So Ovac sees the bite and just kind of moves a little bit to get out of the way and avoids the attack.
Yes.
Which brings us to Hestrin, who's going to go ahead.
Oh, does piercing damage mean that doesn't get halved? Halved?
No, piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning all get halved for rage. Like, magic stuff doesn't.
Oh.
Um,
don't really have it.
Yeah, I don't think this team really has a whole lot in way of magic damage. Hestrin's gonna come on in and what do you got for us, girl? You've got some spells. How about that? She is gonna go ahead and cast Bane on Ovac. Actually, you know what? she's not going to do that. She is instead... Ooh. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 7... Yeah. Ovac's angry and, like, you know, kind of avoids Biscuit's bite and kind of glares down at her. And as she does, another little ring of magic energy goes around Ovac and closes in and seals her up again. And Hestron's back there casting Hold Person.
Hestron.
All right, next up is Thud. Thud, go for it.
I cast Summon Animal and summon 2 hyenas.
Oh shit! All right, so
And it says they roll initiative as a single entity, so do it. I guess I should do that now.
yeah,
Yes.
go ahead if you want.
8.
Okay.
So do they just wait until the next round to do anything?
Yeah,
Okay.
which they would have waited to the next round anyway. Like no matter where they ended up in the lineup. So, but you're at the end of the round, so whatever. Anyway, so back to the top with Ruby.
Okay.
Rinse and repeat.
Right, so can I still sneak attack her?
Yeah, you've got allies next to her, so yeah, you can essentially
Okay, so-
use the fact that she's distracted by them to come around and find a chink in her armor and hit her.
Okay.
So make an attack at advantage.
I'm gonna make an attack.
You get +1 at least from.
You get +3 from Finn to hit.
Oh, +3.
Yeah, he gave her +3.
I don't know how I heard 1.
I don't know either.
Plus, so 11 plus 3 is a 14.
Well, so
Is that
you
your own?
did you roll an 11?
Yeah.
Well, okay, 11 plus your +8 because of your rapier, so 19 +3, so 22. So that's
Okay, great.
That's a hit,
Beautiful.
and it's automatically a critical hit because she's paralyzed. So yeah,
Okay.
go ahead and roll a d8.
Where's my D8? No, that's my D10. Where's my D8? Okay, there. 6.
So 6 plus 5. Now roll 3d6 and add those to the total.
5. 5 again. And then 6.
All right, and then we double that. 54 damage. Halved.
Oh my god!
Halved because she's raging, but still.
Still. Epic.
Ovac. Somebody's not happy. Yeah, no, she's... Alright, well, it is now her turn again, where she gets to do the very familiar...
Oh no, wait.
Oh, yeah,
Before we go to her
bonus
turn,
action, you're right.
my bonus action, can I try to hide?
Go for it. Roll stealth.
Yeah, we do not want you to get hit.
I rolled a 1 again, but I'm gonna.
Use
I
luck.
have a
You've
lucky,
got
so
luck.
I'm gonna re-roll it.
Yeah, use luck.
6. Fuck me. What's my
Well-
bonus though? So 14.
14? Okay. I mean, 14's a respectable roll. She's got a... Yeah, she rolled a 2. Yeah, she doesn't know where you are. So you just kind of... however, she does on her turn again go... And, like, come out of it. And she's got another bonus action that I'm not sure she has anything to do with. Let's see... She can dash as a bonus action. Yeah, that's what she's gonna need to do. She's actually gonna go ahead and lunge forward and close the gap between her and Hestron. having been the most recent source of old person. And we'll go ahead and that's her turn. Next up is Finn. Yay, Finn. Alright, oh, hey, she moved. That was dumb of her. As she moved, Finn gets to make an attack of opportunity, which is a hit. And Biscuit also gets to make an attack of opportunity.
Oh. What, do I roll a d20?
Yep, just roll an attack.
Natural 20!
Yay, critical hit. Well, Finn didn't do very much with his, but that's fine. So that's 5 damage. Halved, so 3.
What do you do? 2d6 plus 3 piercing damage.
Yep. And then when you find out that, double it.
6 plus 3 is 9, 18.
So 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, no, she is like, and you see visibly, like, she's shaken. She wasn't expecting this. She was trying to talk to you, and you like person her in the middle of her talking. She just didn't see any of this coming, and she's going full on feral now because she's panicked. Let's see. Yeah, no, okay, so next up is Biscuit. No, next up is Finn. Finn didn't take his turn. Finn's going to run up to her again. And just kind of go... Oh, that's good to know. He's going to take a swing, natural 20. That's ridiculous. Taking a swing with Fang, that's going to be 5, 10, so 20, so 10 damage to her. And then he gets a second attack, which is going to be 10 plus 7 to hit, so that hits, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is 8 damage reduced to 4. She's not looking good. Alright, so now it's Biscuit. Go Biscuit.
Yay, attack at advantage. Give me 2d20. Yeah, there we go. It's a 15 plus 5, so 20.
Okay, so that hits.
2d6, roll 13, halved, so 6.
7. You round up.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Nice, 7.
Okay, she's looking rough. And then I think it's Hestrin. She's coming for her. Hestrin makes a swing. That's 12. What is her plus to hit? Plus 8. Yeah, that hits. That's a 10-sider. For 8, so 4. Alright. Summoned Hyena's turns.
Puts one hand on each one of them, then quietly mutters, "Attack!" And they attack.
All right.
Okay, so for the first one, also has pack tactics. That's a d12. Crap. The first one only got a 12.
Yeah, it misses.
So it doesn't. Then that one got a 6, so it also missed.
All right, misses. All right, thuds up.
So just talk about, I rolled 2 d20s and got 2 natural ones.
Thuds up.
Oh my god, did I tell you that I bought real dice? Because I did, and I'm very excited about it.
Nice.
I noticed that you were rolling, and I was like, why does she have dice?
Yay, actual
Because I
dice
went
club.
to Books A Million. I went to Books A Million and got some because I hated using my phone the first time. So then
I like how into this Alyssa's getting. She's like, I want to buy the player handbook.
listen, I love role playing.
Crap. Should I even do anything?
Your call. Do you at least want to say something dramatic? Or do you?
No. They think.
Okay, I have a question.
None of us have taken damage. I was like, I'm gonna hang back and heal.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question though about mechanics of the game. If I say stuff on my turn, am I not hidden anymore?
Technically, no. Technically, you'd still be hidden. And this, I can at least explain it away right now as, you're in a cave, so it could just kind of echo from everywhere, and it's just, not sure where you are, but...
Idea. Oh, because you want to, you have your insult thing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I got my shillelagh out, so...
Well, making an attack of any kind, Alyssa, does reveal you, so that would reveal where you are. But at the same time, you're going to get sneak attack damage anyway because allies are right next to her, so...
Okay.
Okay, screw it. I'm gonna run in. I'm coming in. I come in with my shillelagh.
Lefirio! Alright, make your attack roll.
Shoot, does she give me anything extra for it being her now?
Lefirio, no, she just gives you
Okay.
extra healing spells and can turn into a python.
But I am attacking with wisdom because of my shillelagh.
Right.
Unit power. Okay. And the weapon's damage die becomes a D8. Yes. So 13 plus 4, 17.
17's a hit. Barely, but it's a hit.
Now I get a D8. 1 plus 4 is 5, so 3 damage.
Reduced to 2.
What? 5?
Oh,
It was
sorry,
5.
gotcha. Yeah, so 3, yeah, okay. Yeah, no, okay, she takes it. She does not look good. Ruby, you're up.
Okay. Ruby's had good luck with the sneak attack shit, so she's gonna try to come in and sneak attack again.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Roland, hold on.
I'm realizing how powerful a combo Ruby and Thud are, because Thud just surrounds them with hyenas that get advantage on attack, and then since it's flanked by allied units, Ruby is
Wait,
just,
what is
coming in for...
the bonus to my roll for this?
Your sword gives you, I think, +8. Something ridiculous like that.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Oh, and plus you're 8, 9, 10,
Yeah,
11,
no,
so you got +11 right now.
Oh.
What'd you roll?
No, I'm still not gonna hit. I have 4, so I only have 15 still. So I don't hit her.
See,
but
here's the problem. Here's the thing, though, right? You're hidden, which means your attack's made at advantage, which means you get to roll again.
So can I roll again?
Yes.
Don't suck.
Oh nope, only rolled a 5. So so it's a 16.
That's 16. That hits. Roll damage.
Ah! Okay. So wait, so I roll my D8, right?
Yeah. Roll your D8.
5.
So 10 plus 3 D6s.
3. Oh no, it went 5. 1. So 9
So
on my D6s.
So 19 halved, so 10.
Okay.
How do you want to do this?
Wait, does that mean that I'm about to kill her?
You just took her out. What do you? What
Okay.
do you? Describe your dramatic finish.
So I'm behind her, sneak attacking her,
Yeah.
and yeah, because I've been hiding, and that's how I hid, was got behind her, because she was like focused on hold on, I have to finish my note, and I can't focus. Okay, so so I'm behind her because that's how I was sneaking and hiding from her because she was so focused on the rest of the party and getting them. And I come in to sneak attack her, and I come in and I jump from behind and I stab her. And I hit her,
Wait.
and I fall like as I'm stabbing her, and this rapier just sticks, and she falls forward dramatically with a big
That's fair.
thud.
All right. Yeah. No. Okay. So you get her like a perfect spot, and it goes through, and a little bit of the tip of it just comes out the front of her armor, and she's just completely bewildered. Like, none of this went even slightly how she expected, and she just, like, with this look of confusion, looks up at Thud and falls face first onto the ground. She's not dead yet. She's definitely unconscious, though. What do we want to do?
Yeah, I guess Thud will walk up to her and crouch down by her head and just kind of look at her. Does she try and say anything?
She's out. This was all so quick. She didn't get to make a single attack that whole fight. So this whole thing just went so fast. She was just like, "What?" And is
Okay. Well, Thud kind of ponders her for a moment, and then very quietly says, I was alone most of my life because of you. I try not to take it personally. I don't think it was your fault. And he looks down at her and says, you're just an orc. And then takes his shillelagh and takes her head off.
all right.
And takes the and then turns to Ruby and says, we need to get our reward, don't we?
We sure do.
And then he holds out his hand to her, like a handshake.
Right, and she's a little bit taken aback and sort of like hesitates and starts to, and then like pulls back, and then thinks about it again and reaches out and shakes his hand, but like doesn't make eye contact, but like shakes his hand.
Thud is like looking like not at you. He's very nervous, but he is very happy when he feels your hand close in his, and he gives you a warm squeeze and says, "Thank you."
All right, that's enough.
Finn just kind of looks around and is like, "Ah, that wasn't as hard as I expected." Just kind of is a little confused, but like happy, but like a little unnerved by how quickly we like took out this really powerful enemy. Hestrin runs over to Renton and starts untying him, because that's a thing that is happening. And then, like, as soon as he gets undone, he kind of nods thanks to you guys and goes and he looks at her body and pulls off, like, she'd taken his rapiers, so he pulls them off and puts them back in their sheaths.
Oh yeah, let's check the body for any goodies. Are there any goodies?
Yeah, let's do that.
She's, I mean, as a barbarian, she doesn't have like enchanted weapons, but she does have a long sword that's like a good long sword. Like it's But anyway, and then she's got what kind of armor does she have? I think she's got plate armor, or no, chainmail armor. But yeah, generally there's not a lot to get off of her. She mostly just fought with her raw strength, and we didn't get to see any of that. Which is probably for the best, because it is theoretically possible for her to one-shot anyone in this group. So
She could have done like 90 damage, like one shot permadead, or just taking their health
just
down.
unconscious. I don't think.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing, right? When we get a critical, we double it, right? When she gets a critical hit, she doubles it, then adds an additional attack die, and then has a separate ability that adds an additional attack die. So, yeah, no, she could have absolutely wrecked us, but hold person OP. That's really how that goes. Yeah, no, and Finn spent, 2 aura points, but he got 1 back because you landed a critical hit while under his enchantment, so everyone's pretty good to go. Like, we start, oh, hang on, roll, oh, no, you were looking at her body. There's a stone attached to her belt that you don't know what it does.
That we don't know what it does.
If you wanna,
Wait, can I look at it? Is there a chance that I could figure it out?
make an investigation check, I guess.
Well, I rolled a 2, so that's cute.
It's weird. She had a rock on her belt.
Okay. Then
At
I
this
do
point,
one.
can I say thud? Does this look important?
I got 15.
Yeah, no, you look at it and you see a couple like little inscriptions on it, and you're like, it's probably magical of some kind. Which, if nothing else, means it's at least worth something. So maybe worth taking with.